Hey, and a huge welcome to all you new DBA students. You're right at the beginning of this incredible doctoral journey, and you're already facing your first big decision. It's a really important one, so let's break down exactly how you're going to choose your research design.
So, before we get into the weeds, let me ask you this. Before you build anything, a house, a business, anything, what's the one thing you absolutely need? What's that first essential blueprint for your doctorate?
And that right there is your research design. I want you to really think of it like an architect's blueprint for your entire study. It's the master plan, you know? It's what's going to guide every single step you take as you start to dig into your research problem. And why is this blueprint so critical? Well, because it's the glue. It's the thing that connects your main research question, the big what, to the specific methods you'll use to actually find the answer, the how. Without it, things can fall apart. This blueprint makes sure your whole project is solid from the ground up. Okay, so now let's get into the nitty-gritty. We're going to decode the capstone options you have, and you'll see how your choice of project is directly tied to a specific research design. Now, you might be thinking, wait a minute, you mean this decision is already made for me? And yeah, in a way it is. Here at Walden, your capstone option actually determines your research design. And there's a really good reason for this. It's all about streamlining the process and helping you get to the finish line faster. It's designed to give you a really clear, proven path forward. Okay, this slide is the core of what you need to know right now. It's super straightforward. If you choose the traditional capstone, you're using pragmatic inquiry. If you go with the portfolio option, your design is program evaluation. And if you pick the consulting route, you're doing a case study. See? Your choice of capstone automatically sets up your entire research framework. Simple as that. All right, that covers the what and the why. But look, this is a DBA program, which means it's all about putting theory into action. So let's talk about your mission for this very first week. Your week really boils down to 3 clear steps. First, you're just going to assess. Get a handle on the differences between those 3 designs we just saw. Then you're going to identify a real-world business problem you can tackle in a small project. And finally, you'll need to determine who you could actually talk to, potential interviewees, to explore that problem. Now, as you get ready to jump into this mini project, I want to share a key piece of advice from the program materials. Honestly, this should take a whole lot of pressure off your shoulders. I want you to really zero in on that phrase, may or may not. Let that sink in for a second. What this is saying is that this first small-scale project, it doesn't have to be the one. The problem you pick and the people you talk to, it might not have anything to do with your final formal doctoral study. This is huge because it totally lowers the stakes for this first assignment. So what's the takeaway here? It's simple. The goal is practice, not perfection. Think of this first assignment as your sandbox. It's your chance to play, to get your hands dirty, to learn the process, and yeah, even to make a few mistakes. It's all about building your skills in a low-pressure way before you tackle the big one. So there you have it. You know your blueprint options and your first mission is crystal clear. So really the only question left, the one that kicks this whole thing off, is what problem are you ready to solve?